Oh. I'm alive. Hello? Check. 1, 2. Check. 1, 2. They've gone live. It's gone green, right? A-OK. Are we all doing? Welcome. Well, what time do you call this? Matt, the American said they have to stream later. So this is the American stream, so they all owe me a gifted membership. How are you all doing? Welcome, welcome, welcome. YouTube have changed their interface. Yes. It's gone that modern kind of look.
Last wall protocol engaged.
Sneedler.
Our strength grows.
Mate, thank you for the first gifted membership of the night. And do you know what, mate? It's a new Milky List, which means I'm going to put you down multiple times. Times 5, Sneedler. Just for you. So thank you, brother. How are you doing, everyone? Welcome. Tax paid. There we go, mate. You paid your tax. Right? Just like a good American. Now, if you did that before, we wouldn't have to, like, beat you up like we did. Right? And you didn't have to, like, make your own country. At least you've got the right channel today. Shut up, you, Ryan. Re-uploaded yesterday's live stream. That's what I should have done.
Grows.
Just put that live stream out. Cuba, mate. How you doing, mate? Thanks for the big 5, Cuba. You absolute... Okay. 6, 7. 6. What? What has happened? 6, 7?
Type in chat now.
Wait, did I just... Wait, is this like a... I don't know. I have no idea what just happened. What? What the hell is... What's 6, 7? What is this? You just got trolled? What does it mean? What does it mean?
Wall protocol
Cuba, mate. Thanks for the big 5, mate. I'm going to put you down times 5. Nat, mate, thank you for your gifted membership. I'll put you down. You owe us a walk. Mate, I'm going to do double the walking tomorrow, right? Boomerang. Oh, I don't know what this means. 6, 7? Is this some kind of song? Mate, I don't know. Cuba, you're not number 1. You're not even on there, Cuba. Okay. You're not even on there. I'm a boomer zoomer. Berserker Surgeon, when? Well, I have a theory that it's actually not the Berserker Surgeon. It is the Corsairs stuff.
Protocol engaged.
The Red Corsairs.
Our strength grows.
That's who I think it is. Not an Inquisitor, mate. Thanks for coming back. I appreciate you. You're amazing. Thank you so much. Pretty sure BTP ripped me off. What's BTP? I have no idea what that is, mate. Tell your kids you're doing 7 minutes of work. Time to reveal today's rumor engine is Pedro Canto's new army. It's definitely not Pedro Canto. I've seen the new Pedro Canto. Wait, what? No, Ivan, I'm kidding. It's definitely not Pedro Canto. That model is going to be amazing. So I've heard. Valrak, have you seen the new hate march? I have, mate. It looks pretty cool. Late stream, right, mate? It's a late night stream. That means everyone else will be gifted membership. Dark Mech. Yeah, potentially it could be Dark Mech, right? The thing is with Dark Mech, there is rumors of Dark Mech, but I don't think that is Dark Mech. Mate, right? Oh, Blue Table Painting, mate. I heard drama about them years ago. Some guy got a Chaos Dwarf army done by them, and it was just terrible. And he, like, tried to get his money back and stuff like that. And there was so much drama about it and stuff. No, I'm not... No. 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 No more. Be gone, child. Dare me to say something on stream. She's going to get me cancelled. Right? All these bloody modern day youth words, which I don't understand. 6-7, what the hell is that? Right? Black Templar Tech Marine. Oh boy, here we go. Drakari Talos has bits like that on it. Oh, does it, mate? It could be Dark Eldar stuff there. Yeah, I'm getting a refresh next edition. It definitely could be that, mate. Yeah. Nobody knows. Steel Tusk, mate. Thanks for the big 5. Again, I'm going to put you down ×5. It's a new Milky List. You're all going down ×5. I appreciate you guys. Where is my 40k Warhammer quest? Rest in peace. Actually, that segues into the segment that I wanted to talk about. Right? The first big news of today. Games Workshop has a sense of humor? Wait, what? What? They've embraced the leak? They've embraced the potato cam? And they're actually going to do reveals from it? I don't know. I don't know.
Last wall protocol engaged.
The music is the music too loud? Is it?
grows.
I'll turn it down a little bit if you want. I don't think the music's that loud. Game Riot. It was amazing having Game Riot and JB both in the Discord voice room before. Game Riot came in and went, JB, where are you from? I am not a camera. Mate, you're not a camera, Potaticus. You're hardly a human, right? You are from Australia, which is probably a bad thing. Yeah, we've been all over this big Horus Heresy, as you know. Can I just say something? A lot of people may dislike what I'm about to say.
Last wall protocol engaged. Our strength grows.
I was expecting more. I don't know why. I was expecting like terrain and stuff in this. Like that board, it looks too small. Like the models, I'm sure the models are going to be amazing, right? I'm sure the models are going to be absolutely amazing. But like the actual game looks mediocre at this point. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'll be surprised, but it kind of looks mediocre. Berserker Surgeon incoming. Here we go, Calgar. Wait a minute, Kaldar's coming. Mimi, thank you so much for the big 5. I put you down ×5. And Valkyrie, mate, put you down ×5. Guys, I love you. I appreciate you. Mate, do you know what, Krug? It kind of does look a bit more like D&D. That's what it looks like. But yeah, mate, this leaked. Again, this is a big leak. They only announced this last week. And I was wrong. I said it was Japanese writing. Someone said it's not Japanese, Valrak. It's Chinese writing. So it looks like this is a China printing leak. Again, if you don't know, Games Workshop gets all their stuff printed in China and shipped over to the UK. Because, you know, Games Workshop absolutely loves the environment. Yeah, you know. Iron Warriors Warsmith. Where's the new Ultramarine stuff? It's coming soon. Soon, mate. Very, very soon. Game Riot, thanks for the big 5. And Richard, mate, thank you for the gifted. I can confirm Game Riot is not Keith Ladd. Okay, leave Game Riot alone. And Richard, mate, thank you for yours. I appreciate you. I put you all down ×5. It's a massive yawn for me. They can leak War Master 28 Scale Titans already. Mate, that War Master Titan, I've heard some delicious things about that. I really hope that's true. I don't think I'll ever buy one, but it's nice to see big Titans. Like, I know a lot of people are not into Conflict 47, but I think Conflict 47 should have Titan-esque units. I'm trying to convince the Conflict guys to add Titan-esque units into their game. Just for the rule of cool. That's all it's for. Just for the rule of cool. Blood Angels Assault Terminators when. Mate, again, we talked about this in the video today. There's hope there. Hope does remain. But then again, they say in 40k, hope is the first step on the road to disappointment. So, yeah, take what you want to take it. Evan, mate, thanks for donation.
Pop off about the marine heads. Even Spiky Bits said they could be female. I think they were just wonky.
Mate, it's the ultimate grift. Okay, listen, I've said this so many times before. I think people know my stance on this. JB, you know, is basically all the way up there. I don't think they should be female Space Marines. I really don't. That's my opinion. If you don't like it, you don't like it, right? If you disagree, good for you, right? You disagree. You have your own opinion. But I definitely 110% think that those heads were not female. It's just bad sculpts and a even worse paint job, in my opinion. And the people who are saying it's females are just basically trying to mix the pot. That's all they're trying to do. Because they know drama sells. It's true. Drama sells. It does. What's Conflict 47? Conflict 47 is a game from Warlord Games. It's basically a alternate World War II game where you've got like battle mechs, bear infantry, mutants, Tesla tanks, a lot of awesome stuff. A lot of awesome stuff. Vampires, yeah, Dakar. Really cool. Go check it out. But I've just lost 10,000 members, right, mate? Again, if people disagree with my stance on something, then that's on them. That's not on me. We've talked about this before, right? At the end of the day, right, if you have a problem with what I'm saying, then that's your problem. That's not my problem. It's as simple as that. You know, no skin off my nose. Dan will check it out then. Mate, do it, mate. It's an awesome game. Hey, Bloodmore, mate, how you doing? Mate, I've had a good week so far, brother. We're about to hit Wednesday tomorrow. We're nearly midway through. And hopefully, we get like a reveal show announced soon. Command and Conquer, Red Alert. Not really. I get where you're coming from, but not really. At the end of the day, it's night, unless, you know, you're in the northern hemisphere, and then, you know, sometimes it doesn't get to night. Eden, mate, is it me, or is that board small? Hajinder, literally, we just said it, mate. It looks really small. Again, I think the models are going to be top tier. I really do. I think they're going to smash it out the park with the models. They normally always do. 9 out of 10, the models are 10 out of 10. But in the terms of the rest of the game, it looks really small. Valrak is simply stating that the approved GW talking points as employee memo. Get out, Canuck. The new Griff is apparently there's Gay Eldar in a new book. I don't know. So do you think we'll get all Titans in plastic like it was said yesterday? Yes, but I don't think for a long time. Like, I think they're going to start with the Warhound. Again, according to the rumors that I trust, just because I trust them doesn't mean that you should trust them, right? Let me make that abundantly clear. The Warhound is definitely happening. If technically we've already got a plastic Reaver. If you look at the Lord Solar's base, that is a plastic Reaver head. Technically. So that's where it starts. And I've always said, right, if they make the model plastic on a base, it happens. Remember with the dead Orc boy, that was on the base, that happened. Then the plastic Eldar on a base, that happened. They always put it on bases first and then do it. Custodes Plastic Dread and Tank when. Dial mate, again, I've heard something is happening. I just don't know if it's going to be a box set or not. The rumor was, and this is going back yonks now. Mate, let me go full screen so you can see my big cheesy head. The rumor was the intended design, again, I don't know if this has gone ahead or not, but the intended design was to do a custodian box themed around the War in the Webway. Now, I'm not sure if that would just be pure Custodes or Demons of the Ruin Storm and Custodes inside. No idea. That's up to you to theorize and go through.
I saw what happened to Star Wars and Doctor Who when the activists appeared. I was there, Gandalf. I was there 3,000 years ago.
I've never watched Doctor Who because, you know, I've never been into Doctor Who, I'll be honest with you. Custodians shouldn't have had tanks other than Land Raiders. What tanks did they have? Oh, yeah, I mean, like, the big grav tanks. Imperator class Titan in plastic to scale when, mate. Imagine that one. That would be amazing. So, any rumors of the new Gabriel Seth? Yes and no, right? I've heard things from people, but yeah, plastic, but what about the environment? This is the thing, Walker. If I'm not mistaken, I think resin is more harsh on the environment than plastic. The Forge World one should be shelved. Wait, what should be shelved? The Forge World, the Titans? Yes, yeah, again, sorry, like, let me clear yes and no, right? I've heard things through the whispers, but these are not from people who I would label as legit, if that makes sense. I think what it is, it's people echoing. It's like an echo chamber of people's wants. So there's nothing really conclusive in the rumor. That's why I haven't made a rumor video about it. What I plan to do is do a theory video about it, because I know there's definitely going to be a new Pedro Canto. And I think Games Workshop are planning something with second founding chapter masters. And Gabriel Seth would be included in that round of second founding chapter masters, along with other chapter masters, which I think would sell very, very well as well. Resin is the worst, yes. Don't ask him, Walker. He gets his water out of plastic bottles. Listen, leave me alone. Tiberius and Moloch, ever do you reckon? Well, we did have them in resin at one point, didn't we? We had Moloch. Wait, did we have Tiberius? I would hope, mate, they would redo them and give us new models. I think now is the time. Do you see this? The Sisters of Silence gone from the website? Have they? It could be repackaging. It could be something happening. Great news, says Frank. What's the great news? You have seen Pedro, though. I've seen nothing, right? If we hit the 50 members, I'll show you Pedro. Moloch is a Dread Minna. Well, Moloch is really, really tall. And this theory is that Moloch is a robot. That's one of the theories. He's more machine than man. Yes, they're both, they were epic. Tell DW to hurry up so we can have the third founding chapter masters. I need Size of the Emperor model. Was Size of the Emperor a third founding chapter? I thought they were a second founding chapter.
The heretics will burn.
Thunder Warrior, Death Trooper.
The thing that gets me is some normie channels were poping of about it, not the grifty type.
Mate, again, Evan, mate, all I can say, Evan, and mate, again, this is just my opinion,
Rest wall protocol
is that there were not
engaged.
female
Our
heads.
strength grows.
No, they weren't female heads. They were just bad. He's seen Pedro. He's seen Pedo. Wait, what, Jeff? Warhammer Heresy, mate. Thank you for the gifted membership. Are you preparing to spend the big 100 members really soon? Mate, you're going to love it. Yeah, the third. Are they third, mate? I thought they were second. Why the hell are they third? Daka deserves a model. No, he doesn't. When's Trazen coming? Mate, I would hope by the end of this edition, but I would not be surprised if it's not. Yeah, I'd instantly start Minotaurs, Carcharodons, or Red Scorpions if they brought out characters for each. Check my Discord messages.
Requisitions
Can you send me pictures of your penis again? Hang on, let me see this.
Check your Discord messages.
You're just dead.
Do you just get your kid to say Dawn is dead? Right, that's it. I'm calling child services. No child should be raised like this, right? No child should be raised in this way. Please give me your full name, address, and social security number. Good Lord, touch grass. No girls allowed club. Yarrick, mate, Yarrick's coming.
Good Lord, touch grass. No girls allowed club.
Mate, I actually do think people get super just like they get themselves so worked up about it. I understand, right? GW have been doing a lot of shit things in the lore, but I again, call me an idiot. I'll probably look back at that. Clip this right now. Clip it right now. I may look back on this and like, Valrak, that was the worst take in the world. The worst take. I don't think Games Workshop are going to introduce female Space Marines. I really don't. I think they introduced female Custodes so there wouldn't be female Space Marines. That's the way I see their plan. Will Daddy Creed ever get a model released from the vault? Maybe one day, but we've got his daughter now, which I think was just dog shit. I'll be honest with you, that didn't need to happen, right? Just give Creed a new model. Creed's Creed. Especially, mate, if you read Fall of Cadia and how much a badass Creed was in that book, I was like, oh, mate, if anyone needs a new model, mate, it's this guy. Mate, screw Yarrick, right? Screw Yarrick. Give Creed the model. Warhammer Quest, even if it's AOS, looks like classic fantasy.
WHQ, even if it's South, it looks like classic fantasy.
Napalm, he was in a house with 3 girls. Wait, I live in a house with 3 girls? I do live in a house with 3 girls. Mate, yeah, if I wear no girls allowed t-shirts, April will batter me. Well, she bats me every night anyway. I like it. Red Hunters need a chapter master. Listen, like, the Red Hunters are nothing but cooks. They sit in the corner watching the Inquisition, right? Do everyone. The Red Hunters are nothing but lapdogs. Right? The little bitches. Do not support the Red Hunters. They're nothing but simps. Can't get a new model when you're trapped by Trazen, confirmed in Hammer of Boltler episode. Oh, mate, he's definitely trapped by there. It's in the book, mate. It's in the lore. Trazen appears and like, hey, I'm having you. Mate, you're not down on this planet, right? What, mate, you want to go down in a blaze of glory? Yoink. Nope. AOS has more in common with 40k than the old world. Celestial Lions need a new chapter master. Well, that's kind of spoilerish. Hey, Val, new fell-handed rumors. No new fell-handed rumors yet. Check our DMs. It sums up the female SM discussion.
Check our DMs.
I'm not watching video.
It sums up the female SM discussion.
I'll watch it after the stream. Blackstone, mate. These guys want me to watch videos all stream. What do you think this is, right? A class where you watch fucking videos all day? Everyone focus on me and my lovely face. We need Chaos Snipers with Alpha Legion bits.
We need Chaos Snipers with Alpha Legion bits.
That's not a spoiler. It is a spoiler, right? How dare you? What are you going to tell me next? A Horus turns traitor? Release him himself and walks out the vault smoking a cigar, definitely. Matthew's like, who cares? Mate, I tell you who cares, right? Who cares about Arsenal? No one cares about Arsenal, mate. Dog shit. Dog water. Winning nothing. Bowen assist. Was it 5-0? Mate, I've stopped watching at 4-0. Can you comment on the rumor that the Red Hunters are successors to the Imperial Fist? The Red Hunters are not successors to the Imperial Fist. Get that dog shit out of your mouth. How dare you? How dare you? Mate, they're lapdogs to the Inquisition, so they probably belong to, I don't know, some cook chapter like the Ultramarines. They definitely don't belong to the gene lineage of Rogel Dawn. Any news regarding campaign? I thought you said camping then. We're going camping? Let's go. Mate, get my tent out. I've heard we should be getting teased by it very soon. Very soon. That's why they're more or less getting a lot of things out the way now, like the Ultramarine reveals, the Terminator box, because next year they're going in thick and hard with all this new end campaign stuff. And I have heard a sneaky rumor, which apparently it's not going to be like other end campaigns. So, do you know, like, last edition, it was basically a series like the Arcs of Omen that followed a story from different people's perspective in that Arc of Omen. Like, you had Vastor, Abaddon, the Lion, Angron. Was it Farsight? I think it was Farsight as well. From what I'm hearing this time is that the narrative is basically going to be based on books, on characters, and what they've been doing currently in the lore and fleshing them out more. So, for example, a Huron Blackheart book, which is Huron and what the Red Corsairs have all been doing, taking part in fighting around the world and stuff like that. A Prince Yiro
Any
one.
rumor regarding guard regiments or
Do you know what I mean?
vehicles?
Like that. I've heard that. Again, I don't know how true that is at this point, but we'll see. Go Arsenal. Stop it right now. Any rumours regarding regiments or vehicles? Nothing really, mate. Nothing at all. Yarrick is supposed to be getting a new model. Apparently not Steel Legion. So it doesn't... They need another guard regiment. At least 2, I would say. They definitely need another one. At least 2. And I think Katachans could be one, which I think could be really cool. And the last one, there's so many to choose from, in my personal opinion, but I don't think they'll do some of them. I think if I was a betting person, I'd pick the one which is less likely to be copied, and that is the Vostrians. Because with Praetorians, they don't want to do that because of colonialism, and they don't want to get into too much of the politics for some weird reason. The Valhallans, they can't really touch that because that's not their copyright, because that is literally Soviet Russia during World War II. You could probably do Mordians. I think Mordians could work because that way you can do Mordians and then also say, hey, if you want to paint them as Praetorians, you can do. Do you know what I mean? Because they more or less have the same regiment. Talon Desert Raiders, I don't think they'll touch that as well. I just don't think they'll touch it. How about Soviets from World War II? No, I'm saying they can't copyright it, Napalm. Like, Games Workshop in this day and age want to lock down all their designs. So if someone tries to copy them, they can say, hey, that belongs to us. Sue, 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 sue. Now, you can't do that with the Valhallans because it's literally Soviet-era Russia. So that's why I don't think they'll go back to those type of regiments again, because they can't control the IP over it. You know, Games Workshop this day and age is a complete different... It's more like 2 different companies. I know it's the same company because it's Games Workshop, but Games Workshop from the old days, from the 80s and 90s, is nothing like... What was it called? Is it called Gen Z? This is Gen Z Games Workshop. It's a completely different beast. Completely different. What the fuck you call this time? Zeddy, if we get 50 members, we're doing a big giveaway. I'm waiting on your gifted membership. Actually, I'm waiting on all the Americans. This is an American time stream. Matthew, where's yours? You call yourself an American, even though you're Canadian, right? Where's yours? Give me the... Where's Mandy D's? She owes me a membership. Such a stupid reason to deprive its customer base of cool models. Email your boss and tell. Mandy, mate, I'm with you, right? But at the end of the day, Games Workshop is what they are now. It is a corporate entity. They are not beholden to we the customers anymore. They have to answer to the shareholders. That's what it is. That's what it is.
Last wall protocol
it sucks, mate. It sucks.
Grows.
Steel Tusk, mate, you did do your part, mate. Right? You had a cool American. GWR, mate.
Last wall
I will say
protocol
this right now,
engaged.
okay?
Our strength
Games
grows.
Workshop is not your friend. Now, I'm not saying that there's not friendly people inside of Games Workshop, because that is definitely true, right? There's so many awesome people inside of Games Workshop. But Games Workshop as a company, mate, they will burn you to get their next paycheck in. They will. They will. They're not that community. Oh yeah, let's. They're not that anymore. Maybe one day they'll go back to that. But right now, mate, they are a multi-billion-pound company that it's all about the stock markets, the stonks. That's what it's about. Man, people really believe in evil GW. I don't think GW is evil. I just think they're a business. right? Again, I've said this so many times. The entry-level people that you meet in the shops, the GW managers, the GW staff and stuff like that, they're like me and you. They love the hobby, they love the IP, they love the models, they love painting, they love rolling dice. These are some of the greatest people you'll ever meet. Some of them, of course, I can't say that for everyone, because there's always a cunt somewhere, isn't there? Now, once you start going up that chain, that's when you start encountering more dickheads, 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 and that's what it, you know, that's where the lines are lost then. FTSE one, mate, yeah, they're a FTSE, mate, not FTSE 200, mate, the FTSE 100 company. 40k is now mainstream, or quickly becoming it, for better, for worse. It definitely is going mainstream. I don't think it's definitely more popular. Definitely more popular. Valrak secretly wants Felonid Regiment to get released. Loken, I'll ban you. 40k, yeah. So, it all depends for me, right? If Games Workshop is going to be massively mainstream, how this 40k Amazon stuff goes on. Sorry, Zenny, mate. Zene and Dondo. I've put you both down ×5. Okay? If you've gifted tonight and we hit the goal, we're doing a wheel spin. You can win yourself a voucher. Just for you guys. Eating Sugar Tits. How you doing, CJ? Yeah, they're a corporation, not friendly to people. Need to make money. All their jobs are on the line. Yeah, it's mate. Yeah, mate. They're on the stock market now, so they have bosses. They're actually starting to push fantasy and AOS more due to success of 40k. Well, don't forget, right? If this Amazon show is successful, Eddie, mate, I put you down ×5. Thank you, dude. If this 40k show is successful, I say 40k. If this sci-fi, because we don't know if it's horror heresy or not yet, could be 40k, could be horror heresy. We don't know. Amazon has exclusive rights to the fantasy side of shows as well. That is AOS and Old World. And they can be both, but the stock market means it always has to be. Mate, it always has to be first. They always have to answer to the shareholders. What was GW before? They were always a business. Yeah, but Hyam, they weren't a.
Last wall protocol engaged.
They didn't hold the share value that they did before. Now, mate, it's more. They have to answer to the shareholders now. Before they did have shareholders, but it wasn't that many. But now it is, mate. We're talking billions of pound, billions of British pound. Not that American funny money. Billions of pound. That's where they've got to. That's where they've got to now. Riv, mate, thank you so much for the gifted membership. And Sneaky Coma, welcome back, mate. I appreciate you all. I'll put you all down. You're all amazing. Thank you, guys. Valrak has to answer me. Do I have to answer you, Filthy, this guy? Mate, Filthy is a shareholder. He is.
Our strength grows.
Poison Shank, mate. How you doing? Thanks for the gifted membership. Don't they make more than British Gas? They make more than British Gas, and they make more than the entire British fishing industry. Which, if you haven't checked on a map, we're literally surrounded by fish. Right? We're an island. Conquered the world. Right? Sun never set on our empire. Right? We're surrounded by fish. It's that big. It's massive. It's one of the biggest UK companies. Poison Shank, mate. I put you down. Thank you so much. Mate, you're amazing. I appreciate you, mate. If they went Old World, there's so much to make shows and movies. So, mate, there is. Valrak, you make more than UK fishing industry. I know, right? He's getting political. Well, I'm not getting political. I'm stating facts, right? Rule Britannia. Wait, what? Will they ever redo Beastmen range in the Old World? I hope so, Dawn Lives. Because Beastmen were one of my favourite armies. Right? American funny money. That's another 50% terrorist on you silly island, folks. Tiger Man, you can't say anything. You're a grey name. If you become a green name, then I have to take what you say as fact. But until then, right? Sit down. You don't have a voice here, Greys. You are nothing but pond scum. Every army is your favourite? Well, I'm sorry, right, if I enjoy collecting models, Crypt. Bestiality Rack. Wait, hang on now, mate. I'm not Game Riot. They were amazing, gutted, half-assed, the release. I think the Fantasy release, or should I say the re-release of Fantasy, has been a swing and a miss. It really, really has. Yeah. It really, really has. Like, mate, some of the new stuff they put out, I think it's been pretty cool. But when you compare, like, the new stuff to, like, the old stuff, like, just look at the Tomb King stuff. Some of those skeleton stuff, it's actually a crime that they're trying to sell those models for what they're costing. Like, someone should take them to court. You know, at least Dick Turpin wore a mask. Games Workshop are just doing it bold-faced. Taking your money right off you. Cafe looks great. Yeah, that's what I said. Mate, the cafe stuff looks great. Now, if they would have done, like, new ranges with, like, Tomb Kings and Bretonians at the start, then I think it could have been amazing. Did I miss the leaks? Yes. We'll go over it again. Warhammer Quest leaked today. On Games Workshop, I've got a funny bone in them. And they're going to be releasing one of the models on the vote. Which one did you vote for? I voted for this guy. I want to see this guy. I think it looks pretty fucking cool. Plot twist, Valrak sends his lawyers. They should have refreshed all the models, not put out the old. So, mate, I'm with you. Crazy helmet guy, yeah. I think the crazy helmet guy has got to win the vote. He's called Edmar Valerian, the Manticore Knight. That's what he's called. I've already voted for him because I want to see him. Right, should we jump on to the next segment? And that is Beep, Bop, Boop. Rumor image time. What are we saying? What are we saying? Right? Don't do the Turkish lira. Don't do this. Iron Warriors are better than the Imperial Fists. Val, when are we getting BT Sword Brethren in Terminator armor? I have no idea, mate. I want it. I want it now. Valrak really getting into AOS about time. No, I mean, I'm not. New Bile, I don't know. It's not a new Fabius Bile, right? Right? It's not a new Fabius Bile. It's definitely Apothecary. Is it though? It has to be right with the needle. Berserker Surgeon Cope. Mate, I actually hope it is the Berserker. Mate, I want more stuff for World Eaters. I would love more stuff for World Eaters. But I just don't think it's this. Calgar Apothecary, mate, imagine it. There's no spikes. True. If there's no spikes, do you know what it could be? I've heard that Admech are getting some new stuff. Think it could be Admech related? Could be. Who's messaging me here?
Requisitions arrive.
My God, these people spamming me to do ads on my channel. Leave me alone.
Armageddon Command Squad with Yarrick, Engineer.
That could be pretty cool. Again, I've only heard it's Yarrick, it's not a command squad. Admech Engisir. Yeah, but it's like, why would he have a needle on him? Do you know what I mean? My dog's just rolling around behind me, rubbing his kid face everywhere. It's identical to the Jackal's little tanks and metal trim. You can see the cog on the bottom left corner. I mean, this here. Yeah. Could be Admech. Tech Marine? We've just got a Tech Marine, so I'm down to Tech Marine. It's not Apothecary Calgar. After work, Rack, how you doing, mate? I'm doing good, Cal, mate. How are you doing, brother? I'm doing very, very good. There's a cigar at the top, though. A cigar? Wait, what? Hey, I don't know what you've been smoking, but that is definitely not a cigar. It's an Iron Hands or Iron Warrior. Mate, I said in today's video, could it be part of the Iron Hands upgrade kit that I've heard about? But wouldn't it make sense for them to have a more warp smith kind of thing rather than an apothecary? I'm dying on the hill of corpse taker, says Graham. Mate, could be. Mate, I actually like this because there's a lot of things to talk about with this, right? There's a lot of things to talk about with this. It could be a lot of things.
Too clean for chaos. Too primitive for Votan. Definitely Imperial.
You think it's Imperial?
Needle does point towards Apothecary. Terminator would finish it off. We don't have one yet. And with the release of the Crux box, a Terminator leader?
The only thing that makes me say no to that mandate is that we don't have it in the rules yet. Like, they took away the Apothecary Terminator.
Requisitions arrive.
So...
The heretics will burn.
And to be fair, I don't see...
Why the strong push for Iron Hands recently?
Has it been a strong push? I don't think there has been. It may be a screw... Mate, that is not a screwdriver. That is definitely not a screwdriver. The only thing that doesn't make me think that this is a Terminator is because I don't see the Terminator having the arms on him. Like, if an Apothecary Terminator, it's got to be all underarmed, like, you know, you normally get with like the bone saw there and like the gland taker, like that. That's what I personally think.
Chapter Master.
Cardin Stronos, Iron Hand Chapter Master. Iron Hands are bigger than the Imperial Fist at the moment. Game Right, stop it. You don't know what you're saying, right? You don't know what you're saying. Mate, go and practice firing helicopters. You dog shit. CSM Apothecary might be Red Corsair's Chief Apothecary and Garyon. Mate, do you know what I'm going to say? This is my take. And this is not me. Well, it's kind of rumourish. But, you know, I don't know. I'm just like you when I say this, right? I think it's part of the new Red Corsair range. Because I've heard it's not just Huron. So I think Huron is going to get maybe like a unit and maybe a couple characters to go with him. And like you just said, mate, I think it could be a part of that. That's what I think. The Gland Taker Valrak stage name. I learnt from your dad well. Too bulky for Phobos armor. I don't think it's Phobos. I want more units for the Emperor's Children, like an Apothecary for stims they use. I think you've got a lot of inventory stuff this edition. I literally watch you fly into a building. Watch yourself. Yeah, I'm still getting kills though. Have you watched March of Hate? I have, mate. It was cool. It was very nice. Maybe it's a welder, not a needle. I don't think that's a welder. Have you guys seen welding things? Like, I don't think that's a welder. I think that's a needle. Look, because look, there's like fluid here going into there, pumps it into there, and it pumps it into you. The thing that makes me think it's chaos is that it has these spiky trims to it. See, like the spike here? Mate, again, I'm going Red Corsairs. It's not Fabius Bile. Fabius Bile has just got a new model. Fabius Bile is not Calgar. He's not entitled to a model every other edition. Okay? I think it's Chaos. I think it's Red Corsairs Chaos. That's what I think it is.
Weren't the Iron Hands known for their defensive abilities? Terra would have fallen without the Iron Hands and their Iron Resolve.
Yeah, you know, yeah, they're really good at holding a defense line. That is fun. Right? Very, very, very good. Mate, they couldn't even protect their own neck. Never remind a palace on Terror. Get them gone. Get them gone. Look at the Fab Biome model and compare. Let's look at the Fabius Bios model. Fabius Bill. Fabius Biome model. It's a Daka, mate. Mate, I'll bet Daka. It's definitely chaos, mate. Daka, you sure you want to bet? Daka, mate, are you going to put yourself in the book? Is Daka going to put himself in the book for 50 members? Let's see if Daka's got it in him. Right? Let's see if Daka's got to put himself in the book. Any news about the Status Codex 2.0? I bet if it's not chaos, you owe me a night. If it is, I'll let you join. See what I mean? No. No. See what I mean, mate? He hasn't got the balls in him to bet me. Right? It's obviously chaos. It will be an apothecary. Mate, I'm definitely saying it's chaos, right? It's this little thing here that makes it chaos to me. This little spiky thing here. Did you put me in the book? Why? What did you bet me? The only person that's in the book at the moment is Warhammer Heresy. And D-Hart, because he has yet to pay me my 50 memberships. You were never in the book, excellent. You never bet anything. Please, Val, look at the Sister Hospitaller arm. Yeah, mate, in a second, right? I just want to compare this little spiky thing here to that little spiky thing there on Fabius Bill. Okay. That's what I want to compare it to. This little spiky thing here. To me, that looks like these little spiky things here. Blame the US job market. This guy. This guy. People sending me messages over in Discord, apparently. Hang on. Let's look from the side on this one. How old is the Fabius model? 9th edition? I definitely think it's chaos related. Definitely think it's chaos related.
Requisitions arrived. The heretics will burn.
It's just these little spikes
It
here.
is an arse probe for chaos.
So Valrak, are there a Primaris Ashraf model rumors? Reason I asked, because his current model is upscaled, not true Primaris model, and 11th edition would be perfect for him. I definitely think he is a Primaris right now, mate. Mate, it could be... Mate, listen, it could be Dark Mech. Right? It could be Dark Mech. I'm not saying it's not Dark Mech, but it could be. Where's Total War 40k? Is it December yet? If it's not December, then there's your answer. Valrak, we get in our Corsairs before the end of the year. I have no idea, mate. I have no idea. Vashtor, it could be Vashtor related. It could be like the minions of Vashtor. I'm probably going to say no to the Vashtor stuff. It looks more Marina to me, to be fair with you. I'd expect, if it was Vashtor, I'd expect it to be way more twisted. This looks too neat to be Vashtor. Vashtor Chaos Marines? Could be. Doubt Fabius Bill, but World Eaters. Again, mate, a lot of people have said the World Eater Surgeon.
Doubt Fabulous Bill. But World Eaters Chirurgeons?
It could be. Absolutely could be. Broken the law, Asher is the Primaris, but his model isn't. I mean, Ashraf with the axe? The new Ashraf model? Are you sure? Mate, it looks Primaris to me. is the scale. Now he's been scaled up. How about the Space Hulk, but with Chaos Terminators? No, no one wants that, right? Val addressed the Vostrian Tin Boy. They're hinting at Vostrians being the new guard army. Mate, we talked about that the other day, Giant Rat. We talked about it the other day. I said that. That's my theory. Like, it could be that. Talk about BF6. There's too many corner campers, right? Shotgun people who, you know, I'm just going to say it. Your mum's a hoe. Stop camping in a corner with a shotgun, you bunch of fucking wet wipes. Get out and fight on the battlefield like proper fucking soldiers. Doesn't the text suggest some kind of servitor? I think it's something to do with I think it's something to do with the Red Corsairs. That's what I'm saying. Something that grabs things, it says. Do servitors dream of? Never mind. Again, it could. Mate, I'm just going to say it's... I'm going Red Corsairs. Red Corsairs or Admech. That's what I'm going with. Hopefully a new Warsmith, because the old one is poop. Skill issue, try not to get got by shotgun and take the fat L. Get out, you paper. Cord 6p, 67, kind of slaps. What about Huron's Apothecary? It could be Huron's Apothecary, yeah, why not? Mate, how are we doing? I'm doing good, Cordite. I'm doing very, very good, mate. What's news for Blood Angel Terminators? There is no news, except you can no longer buy the old Blood Angel Terminators, which gives us hope, Joe. Right? Sorry, not Joe. Gives us hope, Bilius, that maybe we're going to get more new ones, but that is a small hope. It's going to be the Medi-Servitor following the Black Library one-off model that no one buys. Would bet money on it, mate. They made some weird decisions for some of these Black Library novels. I am massively surprised they haven't done a Commissar, Cathias Kane, and Jurgen. Is that just me? Like, why have they not done them as like a Black Library special model? It's one of the most popular book series. What's got 900 rate of fire, Daka? I'm convinced GW can't revive Blood Angel Scopes. I think they can do it, right? Whoever did the Black Templar stuff and the Space Wolf stuff, give it to them. Give it to them. So the sad part about BA Terminator is that they used to have their own data sheet with the old kit, and in the new book they just have a unique data sheet anymore. Sad times, they're gone. It's finished, mate. It's over with. Correct me if I'm wrong, but the Lion hasn't met Gilliman yet. No, they haven't met yet, mate. The Lion knows of Gilliman's existence, but Gilliman doesn't know about the Lion as far as we know so far. But the Lion knows Gilliman is still alive. Give Blood Angels something so they quit crying. Poor Blood Angels. Any chance GW would do Jump Packs Sanguinary Priest next edition? Anything's possible. I think that's definitely one of the roads they can go to. True, but it's a controversial Commissar stuff. Is it controversial to do a Commissar now? Mate, if we've got to a point where it's controversial to do a Commissar model, 40k's dead, right? We should just walk away. Commissars are one of the key backbones to the Imperium. What the fuck? How is that controversial? Val, Christmas is around the corner. How soon for the Ultras release? Mate, so I've heard apparently the Terminator box set is going on pre-order on Warhammer Day on the 25th. Now, my theory is this is also going to be the pre-order date for the Ultramarine stuff as well. Or some of it. But then again, right, what you have to realize is that the Ultramarine stuff was leaked. So maybe that was always going to be planned to be next year anyway. It's been dead for a while. It'll liven up when politics are ejected from the office, bud. I've got to wait it out. The law has been kind of meh these past couple of months. Give Blood Angels, mate. I'm hoping for... I love Orcs versus Marines. I absolutely adore Orcs versus Marines. I prefer Orcs versus Marines over Chaos versus Marines. Sorry, over Imperium versus Chaos. Because Orcs are fucking cool to fight. So, mate, I'm hoping next edition we get some amazing stories. Have you heard the new Kill Team box is going to be on pre-order? Heard nothing, mate. Sorry. Sorry, Mr. No Legs. I'm so sorry. Watch Blood Ravens get official Primaris models before Minotaurs do. Oh, that's definitely going to happen. There's definitely going to be a game release model with Dawn of War 4. Just like Space Marine 2 got Titus, they'll do the same with Dawn of War 4. Thanks, Warhammer Heresy, for posting all the commands. Look at this guy doing the Lord's work. I love some good Orc looted vehicles. Mate, I'm really interested to see what the Orcs get in this this new 10th edition box set. Super, 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 super excited for it. Super excited. I got a Dawn of War board game box, and they didn't even put Blood Ravens decals in there. Bennis, mate, that is literally a Heroes of the Chapter sprue. Reboxed. Mate, you got. Bennis. Bennis, I would never do that to you. Now, can you do me a favour and test if gifted memberships are working? Can anyone help me out in chat? Someone says they can't gift a membership. Can you test it to see if they're lying to me or not? I appreciate it. I want Captain Badrook. Mate, me too. Mate, me too. Mate, that's what I want. I want more Orc stuff. I want a lot more Orc stuff. Ferrus, Manus, and Horus return to end the Silent King. Dun dun dun. That's not going to happen. Both dead. Both deader than a doorknob. It's Heroes of the Chapter sprue, like 70% off. Oh, mate, it's definitely 70% off, but that's all it is. It's not really... There's nothing Blood Ravens about that sprue. So, Plastic Custodians first or Plastic Titans? I'm just going to say yes. Because well, technically we already have Plastic Custodians. Do you mean the Horus Heresy resin going plastic? Yeah, I think that will come first before the Titans.
Engaged.
Any news on Karandras? Nothing, Dragonborn. Sorry, dude. I'm so sorry. Limited time AK, mate. Thanks for the gifted membership. I put you down ×5. Right, ×5, mate. And if we hit the goal, as always, we'll do a little giveaway at the end. They didn't get got. They paid $50 instead of $170 to get a board game. Well, he did get got because he wanted Blood Raven decals, and he got no Blood Raven decals, so he got in that way. So he definitely got got. In terms of getting cool models for a cheaper price, then he never got got. But he wanted Blood Raven decals, so he got got. Silent King plus Void Dragon versus current Emperor, we're cooked.
If they brought Ferris back, how mad would you be?
Emperor wins with a blink of an eye. Mate, did you read the Siege of fucking Terror when he was fighting Horus? Mate, Horus and the Emperor were hitting themselves so hard they were going into ultimate fucking universes. They were jumping to ultimate dimensions.
Protocol engaged.
It turned into a fucking Yu-Gi-Oh match at one point. They were throwing fucking cards at each other. The Emperor would kick the Silent King and the fucking dragon's ass easily.
Why was Custodes 4HH delayed? Theory?
Was it delayed? Wait. Was it delayed? Was it? I don't think it was. Valrak cope? Wait, why am I coping? The Emperor and Horus probably met Sigmar and Archon when they fought. Probably did. That's what the comet was. Whoa! Whoa, whoa, whoa! The twin-tail comet was the Emperor and Horus fighting as it passed in orbit. That's my new headcanon, and don't you dare take it. Well, well, well. It all makes sense. Full circle. Full circle. Well, well, well. When are the Marines being released? I have no idea, William. Hopefully soon for you, because that's as close as you're ever going to get to touch a female breast. Did they pass Uranus? Mate, they definitely went up yours. Just delayed. They delayed to fit the female heads. I'm not sure. Right, I'm gonna say this. JB's not here, so mate, he won't die when I say it. I'm gonna call this right now. There is going to be a plastic female custodian coming out with this new release.
I am mean the core book for Talons of the Imp.
Mate, Mandy's going to buy 10 of them. It's possible because nothing is canon. Attributed, Luton, don't do this, right? If the lore is not canon, then the lore is shit. It's as simple as that. If you don't have a backbone to your stories, then that is just an excuse for shit writing. That's all it is. It's lazy writing. Because then you can never be held accountable for shit writing. For writing that makes no sense. For writing that mutters and muddies the water with other lore that's already been established. So I don't believe that nothing is canon bollocks. I will always stand on the hill that it's canon to me. That's that. Speaking of shit, or I might be eating it, D-Hart. Don't start, mate, D-Hart. I'm not in the mood tonight, right?
Requisitions arrived.
I'm not in the mood.
She better come with a apron, broom and dustpan.
Well, that way, you know, definitely matches you then, Mandy, doesn't she? Whoa! Listen, you did that yourself. You walked into it. You have the stupid, unrelatable narrator. Boring! Boring! Right? No. Let the story be the story. Okay. Must have lost that BF6. Mate, there's so many sweats in the game now. It's boring. It's actually boring. Your chat filter doesn't let me say things about fem stories. Listen, it's not my chat filter. That is YouTube. YouTube are in the same pan now as Games Workshop. They're working together. YouTube wants female custodians. Relic, not to get political, but ever since millennials started being able to push their shitty writing, everything has begun to suck.
If female, why the delay? Why have there been no femsodes
I'll say this,
in
right?
any of the books?
I personally think, and again, this is not across the board, but I think the majority of the new block library books have definitely dropped in terms of quality. Like, when I think back to, man, I'm thinking around 8th edition. I think we were getting some of the best books ever then. You know, the Horus Heresy was in kind of full swing and stuff like that. We're getting some absolute cracking books coming out. Devastation of Baal, you know, all that type of stuff. And I definitely feel like the quality is just fallen off. There's a lot of like meh, but like there was a time where I was like, oh my god, I couldn't keep credits in my Audible because I was buying so many fucking Audible books, listening to all these stories, and it feels like now the majority of it is just trash, and I just don't want to spend my money on it. And I think that's why they're releasing so many of the old books in limited edition now. Because those are the books that sold to people. Like from the authors like, you know, Dan, Chris Wright, and, you know, that's all they've been doing. It's just been releasing some of those new books in like a fancy new edition. Yes, Lord's bored now. Great Crusade series. When do you know what, mate? I'd take a Great Crusade series. I think that would be a great book series.
I thought that Wild Tail Comet was just Rat Sputnik, or was that just in Total War 2?
No, so that was the End Times, Gilliman. Rat Sputnik was a ruse by the Skaven in the End Times.
Should I buy 18 Outriders and 6 Invader ATVs for a White Scar army now, or wait for multi-part and eat the price increase? Mate, at the end of the day, it's your money. You can decide. The only thing that I would have to say to you is, first, what a meta armor. Mate, I don't play like that, right? I don't play like that, so what a meta player. Secondly, when you say, again, the multi-part riders, my only concern is, mate, right, is what if it's multi-part because there's more weapon options?
and then you might like do yourself in. But mate, it's entirely up to you. If it was me, right? If it was me, I'd personally wait. But it's your choice. Son of the Forest was good. Mate, I enjoyed... Again, I'm not saying every new book. I'm saying most of the... Like, of course, there's always a couple of good books. But the majority of the books have just been meh for me. Like, no thanks. No thanks. Like I said, mate, Son of the Forest, I really enjoyed that. But I know there was a lot of people that hated that book. I thought it was very... How do it... Is it a right phrase if I say Arthurian? It was very like King Arthur-esque. Do you know what I mean?
Requisitions arrived.
Like the mystery around it and stuff, I thought was pretty cool.
18 Outriders and 6 ATVs is meta? Since when?
Since I
Rolling
said
on
it.
the floor laughing emoji.
This guy charging forward. Arthurian. Is that what we're saying? Right. The Lion book sucked, bro. Says, see what I mean? Look, Chris said it sucked. I enjoyed it. I enjoyed, like, you know, the guy in the water, and it's like, because for me, a good book, right? Again, this is just me. A good book is a book that brings up so much discussion and theories. And, like, could this happen? Is that that? Is that this? And that's what that book did when it dropped, when the lion came back. It was like, well, that was the Emperor, right? In the water, being surrounded. Arthurian. There we go. Thank you, GHB. Break it down. Phonetics. I love it. Warmaster Titan resin or plastic from your rumor video? I would say resin. For me, a good book is something you enjoy, nothing more. Yeah, definitely. Again, everyone has a different view on stuff.
Requisitions arrived.
Mike Brooks is annoyingly activist who pushes politics into his books, says Evan. Again, right?
Mike Brooks is an annoying activist who pushes politics in his books.
That's his personal thing. For me personally, right? I didn't see any politics in that book. The only politics as I saw was the imperial politics. I didn't see any real world politics in there, but you know, if you saw it, then yeah, okay. You make a good Rogel Dawn return fanfic, mate. I would. Dawn returns and he makes Valrak his new commander of the Legion. Yeah, here we go. I can't read. It's okay, mate. You're French. Bruno Cullen was okay. Didn't see it, mate. I can't read orc books. Mate, I tried to read an orc book once and I thought I was having a stroke. Why am I grey again? The hell? Mate, why are you grey? Mate, come back and be a green name. Mate, what have I done to you? First person to give this guy membership. He can't gift himself. I'll give you 100 entries into today's giveaway. Keep the real world shit out of my fake world. Yeah, definitely. Mike Brooks is a plain bad writer. Well, I think I've only read one. I think I've only read one Mike Brooks book, and that is the Lion book. And again, I enjoyed it. I'm not going to say it was amazing. It was one of my favorite books, but I enjoyed it. I thought it was a good book.
Last wall protocol engaged. Our strength
Yeah.
grows.
Mate, I'm trying to think what book I've just read.
Last wall protocol engaged. Our strength grows.
In Warhammer, which has been like, wow, that was amazing, right? Do you not read Brutal and Cunning? Fantastic. I haven't, mate. I can't do orc books. I'm sorry. It's just reading orc. It's just reading it. Mate, I love orcs, right? But I can only deal with like them talking for so much. Right? Mate, there's only so much. Thank you, Bob H, Wally D,
shows
and
the GW audience that
Cans.
there are so many creative ways to bring meaningful female characters into the universe. I hope that there is strong storytelling to support the introduction of female custodes.
John G, mate, thanks for the big
Last wall
50.
protocol engaged.
Right.
Our
I appreciate
strength
that.
Grows.
I appreciate that. This is the problem, right? And I spoke about this before, even though I got called a fence sitter, is that when they said the female custodians were always there, right? I think that was the biggest slap in the face, because we all know that wasn't true, right? Because they never mentioned female custodians before. Ever. And I think that was just lazy Games Workshop. If you're going to say, right, there's female custodians, right, then write them into the lore then. At least try and do a novel about it. Don't say they're always there. Right? If you're going to do it, then do it the proper way. Don't just say, yeah, they were always there. Because, mate, that's not true. Right? And say, oh, yeah, nothing's canon. Blah, blah, blah. It's, yeah. It's all bollocks. Right? It's all bollocks. Val, you seen, we got, mate, Luton's always here, right? He's always watching. He's always watching. Just like the Ultramarines. You don't like your own accent? What? Mate, I love my own accent. What the fuck are you on about? I have the best accent. King of the North. King of the North.
The heretics will burn.
King of the North.
No, they don't make sense at all. Why would you want to make the strongest warriors out of the weaker half of the population?
Oh.
Makes no sense.
Here we go, Manda. Manda's opened the can of worms. Here we go. Do you know what? I'm just going to let you guys debate it with super chats. I'm going to sit back. Mandy's opened it up. Who's the next super chat? Well. Money Rack is back. Is it possible that custodians are far beyond human in their gender irrelevant? I don't know, are they? I agree, femstodies I'm fine with, but rather than proper, femmarines get fucked. Marines and other brood sisters are sisterhood. Mate, I keep saying this, and people call me out for this all the time. I just want more Sisters of Silence. What, Valrak, so you want all you females to be silent? No, I want more Sisters of Silence because they are literally fucking killers. The best killers. They can go toe-to-toe with Astartes. And they're just... Well, I say they're normal humans. They're not normal humans. But you know what I mean, right? They are fucking
I'm so glad the Sisters
killers.
Of Silence are now going to be irrelevant forever
Absolute
now.
kill. Mate, I would have a full Sister of Silence army, right? Any day of the week. But I can't do that because they haven't given me the models for that. I want hover tanks. I want jet bikes. I want more characters. I want more units. Why can't I have that? Give me that. Give me an awesome army of that. That's what I want. I've said this so many times before. I think the Sisters of Silence are way better than Sisters of Battle, and I love the Sisters of Battle look. I think the Sisters of Battles have some of the best looking miniatures in the range. But I'd take Sisters of Silence any day of the week over them. I would probably Sister of Battle video game. I want to play Roll Maximum Carnage and Heresy Purging. We kind of got one. It was that VR one. Remember that back in the day? We got that like VR one. But what accent is Orcs? Orcs... I'm not going to say yes. It's just a British yobbo accent. Don't forget, right? Boy is yob. Yob is boy backwards. And that's what Orcs are. They're just yobs. They're just literally football hooligans. Out to have a good time. You what? Alright then. Alright then. Pretty sure Orcs support Millwall. Won't be not surprised. They're all inbred. Yeah. Orcs is just that British
Requisitions arrive.
thug. Yeah. That's all it is. It's just a yob.
Damn. You're still streaming?
Man, I'm still streaming.
US stream.
It is. Man, I'm looking at my watch. I haven't got a watch on. What am I doing? There's no watch on here. What time is it? I don't know. It's just, yeah. It's just a yobbish accent. Mate, a lot of people think they shout wah. It's not wah they're saying. It's war. War! A lot of people think they're saying wah, though. Cockney 100%. But you say Cockney, there's a lot of Cockney accents. I'm Warrior Rat, get out, Luke. The Orcs still need Jacques the Ripper character as a knob or something. No one likes us. We don't care. We are Millwall. Says Keith. Does anyone else remember years and years ago Black Library released a Sister of Silence audio? Yeah, mate, I remember that, Matthew. It was like 31 minutes long, and it was just nothing there, wasn't it? Mate, I remember that. Mate, that was a great, absolutely top tier April's Fool's joke. Mate, Pert Tribal's coming back, so's Lorgar, and I'll tell you what, Dawn's coming back as well. You don't understand big business. Dawn is a-coming. I hear the train a-coming. It's rolling round the bend. And I ain't seen Dawn since I don't know when. Lorgar and Gilliman need to meet. Could be pretty cool. Any chance we get Grey Knights, Terminators with a new kill team? I have a theory, and I've also heard rumours, but I don't know how accurate they are, that there's supposed to be a Grey Knight versus Khorne kill team. Right? Oh, here we go.
Everyone F all you haters. Starting gaming channel. Female SM allowed. Female custodians allowed. Come join me. This will happen when pigs fly and Game Riot stops booming dogs.
Thanks, JB. I appreciate that, right?
Requisitions arrive. The heretics will burn.
I appreciate that.
Janisha Kroll, the warrior goddess knight commander of the Sisters of Silence.
Mate, she was a badass. Mate, she was that much of a blank that you couldn't really see her in the room. Because your eyes couldn't focus on her. But Khan did kill her. Khan killed her without even knowing he killed her. But then again, this is Khan, right? But then again, Khan got cut apart by Sigismund, the greatest Astarte to ever lived. Right? Mate, I love me some Johnny Cash. One of my favourite singers. Valrak 3rd edition, Dawn returns, defeats Angron. Thanks for the donation, by the way, everyone. I appreciate you. Mate, Khan really did go, ooh, mate, Khan really say, who's that? Didn't Valrak technically fly to Florida, so halfway there just needs Game Right to control himself? Wait, what? Shit death for a great character. Mate, do you know what? Do you know what it happened? Do you know when that scene happened? I had to rewind the audio. Because I was like, wait, what? Did that just happen? Did she just die like that? Yeah, mate, I thought that was a bit of a like... Maybe that was... Maybe that was a way to show how powerful Khan is, in a way. Maybe. I thought 2 dedicated all-female warrior factions is quite generous for any setting.
I thought 2 dedicated competent all-female warrior factions is actually quite generous for any setting.
I think they're both... I think the Sisters and... Well, not Sisters of Silence, but I think the Sister Battle have... Again, I keep saying it. I think they have the best range in 40k. I really do. I think they look cooler than Space Marines. The fucking gothic tanks. Like, they... I think the Sisters have the best gothic look to them. Way cooler than Space Marines. Way, way cooler. That's my opinion. I just wish the Sister of Silence had more. Probably not GW gives us some female characters and drops them and ignores them. They had that with that. Was it called Mina Linsk? I think, yeah. Gilman might get involved in Armageddon since. Mate, that'd be pretty cool if Gilman goes to Armageddon. I might do my Armageddon video tomorrow. I want to talk about Armageddon and all the hype around it. So, mate, I may talk about the Armageddon shenanigans tomorrow. Because that's definitely where we're going in 10th. Sorry, in 11th. I keep thinking we're fucking in 9th still. In 11th, mate, that's where we're going. First video watching on this channel. Well, welcome, George Williams. Mate, someone give George Williams a membership. Mandy, give 10 members. If Mandy doesn't give 10 members, it means she wants female Space Marines. Gotcha, Amanda. Well, well, well. Have you been tracking your parcel yet? Is it arrived? Have you got your rhinos? Don't blame me if only half turn up. Armageddon has Forest. Perfect for the Lion. Out of nowhere. Well, baby, I'm here. Mate, imagine if the Lion fought Gaskell. Who do you think would win? Gaskell or the Lion? Mate, who's winning? Right?
Requisitions arrive. Heretics will burn.
Mrs. Warchild wants to know why you are still on her TV?
Because he says I've got a cute face. Mate, you'll have to ask him why. I don't know why. Mate, he says I've got a cute face every night.
Expand the SOS range and make them a separate thing. There. 2 male factions and 2 female factions.
Expand the
but most importantly, give me Firstborn played back.
Expand the SOS range and make them a separate thing. What do you mean by making them a separate thing? The Sisters of Silence. What do you mean by that? What do you mean by that? If anything, right? I think the Sisters of Silence and the Custodes should be one faction, and they should call it the Talons of the Emperor, just like they were back in the day. Just like they were back in the day. Icefang, thanks for the gifted membership, mate. I'm going to put you down 5 times. But Talons of the Emperor is one faction like it was in Kill Team. Well, mate, I don't know what the hell Kill Team's doing. But back in my day, right, back in the Horus Heresy, they were called the Custodes were made before the Sisters were even a thing.
Adorable.
Now
go spend time with April and your family.
Mate, they're all asleep. It's late night, man. It's 11 o'clock, and that's why I'm doing a late stream. Just keep gifting the memberships, Warchild. Remember, you said you like to spend your money on me and not her, because at least I talk to you respectably. That's what he told me. I've got the DMs to prove it, right? At least you showed me respect, Valrak, so thank you. Dogstream, is he in here with me? Or is he gone? No, he's not in here, mate. He's gone. Hang on.
Last wall protocol engaged. Our strength grows.
Hopefully they'll come. Don't know where he is. He's probably asleep in the front room.
Last wall protocol engaged.
Alpha, mate, thanks for the big 10.
Strength grows.
I massively appreciate you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Thank you. And Warchild, keep it coming, right? Keep it coming. Dogs with Game Riot. Doggy stream, mate. Game's right not here, so I can show my dog off. How's the Crimson Fist army going? It's going pretty good, mate. Just heard Riot Zipper. God damn it, poor Game Riot. He didn't even ask for this. Right, so the Talons of the Emperor. It was never intended that these were supposed to work together, but they do work together. And do you know one of the really, really cool things is that a lot of people don't know this, right? But when the Emperor got put on the Golden Throne, okay, the population turned against the Sisters. They saw them as heretics. And I think this, if I'm not mistaken, was inspired by the first renditions of the Inquisition. They wanted to hound them out. And a lot of them were killed. And a lot of Custodes, because the Custodes used to partner, they used to have their own, like, sister attached to them. And when this sister was killed, some of the Custodians went out and sought revenge. Because they grew close to these companions. And I think that was a really, really, really cool... well, I hope they expand on that, and we get to see that a lot more. And that's why the Sisters went into hiding, and that's why they've only just come back now. Or they've started to come back. And... man, I forgot what book is it in. Is it in Dark Imperium? No, it's not in Dark Imperium. It's in Chris Wraith's Watchers of the Throne series. If I'm not mistaken, they've re-established their base now on Luna. And they've started their order again by the command of Gilliman and stuff. Yeah. Brian, mate, thank you so much for the gifted membership. I put you down as well. Thank you. On a scale of Hassan to Game Riot, how much do you like dogs? Mate, I don't like that fucking... I don't really know the guy. I don't even watch, because, mate, I don't watch those type of... I actually don't watch any type of streamers, to be fair with you. But I saw the videos, like, on the stuff that's came out about that guy. And I'll just say this, right? If anyone uses a shock collar or an obedience collar on their dog, then you are a fucking cunt. That is that.
I have to go now.
You're a
this
massive
sister
cunt,
can't be
and
silent.
you don't deserve the dog.
She wants to watch Mikey.
It's as simple as that.
That other
That's all I can
who
say.
is more feminine.
I had to go now. The sisters can't be silent. She wants to watch Micah, that other streamer who is more feminine. Mate, Micah? Streaming? No, never. I'm not having it. You're lying to me. You're lying to me. Get out. Get out, Warchild. Enjoy your night, mate. Enjoy your night with your wife. Not your girlfriend, as you keep saying to me. I know, two separate people. Wait, what? Uh-oh, divorce time. Valrak vs. Hassan beef. You know Mikey loves Hassan. Says Nick. What about using it on humans? Maybe use it on the guy who streams, yeah. Use it on him. Correct, that's why he's not a bad guy, because there's no shot collar. Mate, my dog doesn't even have... Mate, I don't put a collar on my dog when he's in the house. He's neck free. Of course, I put it on him when he goes out and stuff, because when we do walks. But he's... watch out. Watch this. I'll prove it to you right now. Watch. Watch this.
My fave sisters is my cunt.
Come on. Come out. Here he is. Come on. Come on then.
Requisitions arrived.
Who's it? Here he is. Oh, here he is. Where is he?
Raised sled dog stringed 100s never shocking.
Oh, here he is. Look at you. There he is. Look at him. Where is it? Oh. Where he is. See? Wasn't JB banned? JB can never be banned. He'll always come back. He'll always come back. Little Archimus is... Oh, I could eat him. Oh, he's a good boy. Oh, he's a good lad. Uh-oh, what is that? What is it? What is it? He always looks at my ceiling. What is up there? Is it a Night Lord? I put his kids through school. He has, actually. With his Turkish lira. Gizmo is a cornhound. I don't think he is. Oh, he's licking the microphone. Who is it? Who's it? Who's it? Oh, here. Right, go on. Oh. Go down. Oh boy. He did read my super chat. I missed it, mate. You have to resend it, JB. I've already missed it. What does he do in the shadows? Everything. Archimus is looking for more moths. That's what he's looking for. 45 of the moths, father. I would not let you swallow another one. Any description of what the 30k per tribal model looks like? Wait, we're getting a 30k per tribal model? Read it. 10 members, I'll read it. My Faith Sisters is... God damn it, this guy. Why is he like this? Right, on that note, boys, I'm going to jump off. It is 11 o'clock and it's time for me to leave. Right? Right? It's time for me to leave. I'm sorry, it's 11 o'clock at night. Oh shit, yeah, I forgot to do the spin, didn't I? Hang on, let me do the spin. With all the gifters. Wheel. I forgot to do the spin. No. Hang on. Whoa. We're 2 members short here. I've been scammed out or something. We're 2 members short. Oh, it counts when people become a member again, doesn't it, as well, on this daily goal. I forgot. So, technically, you didn't reach the goal. You were 2 members short. There was an attempt. Okay? There was an attempt. Listen, right, I don't make the rules. I just have to follow the rules. That's all I can do. Right? Calm down. I'm going to do it. Right? I'm going to do it. Lawyers will be in touch today. I was going to do... Right, I didn't even need those extra memberships. I was actually going to do it. God damn it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And Gilliman, mate. Thank you so much for yours. I appreciate you, Gilliman. Right? I appreciate you. Hang on, let me get everything up now. And I'm shuffling. I'm doing the truffle shuffle. Managing you fall for the trap so easily. Let's go. Congratulations, whoever wins. I've never scammed anyone in my life. Where's my name? This guy, JB. No, this is just for the voucher. It is a Crimson Fist banner in the background, yeah. Oh my god, it's got to be Game Riot. Another UK winner. Mate, listen. He likes his vouchers as he likes his canines. Okay? Get him a voucher for the dog loop. Oh, God. Ice Fang, so close again. You're always there, Ice Fang. I'll give it to you. You're always there in the running. He's gonna ask for a dog trust voucher. Is Game Riot in chat? Game Riot, are you here? Hang on. Do we have to start the countdown? 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Mate, he's not in chat. Mate, he's not in chat. What if I start howling? He may appear. Oh! 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 Game Riot, are you here? Where's he gone? Where's he gone? It's me, Game Riot. I'll take it. Get out, Dirt Legion. I even tagged him in no response. Vivek. Where is he? I'm going to tag him as well. Where are you, Game Riot? Right, maybe, right. When it comes to vouchers, we're just going to re-roll if you're not here. If it's a box set, then I wait 24 hours, so, you know, something happens. But this is only like a Greg's voucher, so it's nothing special. So, we're going to remove him from all instances, and we're going to spin it again. Here we go. No, the vouchers don't get 22. Does Game Night really need a Greg's voucher? Dogs rise up. Helbrecht or limited time? I think it's going to be a Helbrecht. I think it's going to be a Helbrecht. Nick Fury, I owe you nothing, right? Helbrecht Sword Cleaner, are you in chat? He's not in chat. He's not in chat. He's not in chat. Right. If the person's not in chat on the next one. Oh, yeah, he is. He's here. He's in chat. Yes, I am. He is here. Oh, my God. Right. Helbrecht, you win. Send me a message on Discord. Why did it not let me tag you? Oh, there we go. Yeah, now it does. What the hell? Helbrecht, where are you from? Where are you from? Yeah, he's out crusading. He's looking for his other arm. A marbles, spin the wheel, and then Valrak minicomp. Lies, Nick. I sent all these out. USA won't grats, mate. Mate, send me a message on Discord. I'll get the voucher sent out to you. ASAP. Right. Lads, ladies, Xenos and Heretics. It's been fun. It's been emotional. But I have to go. I know I have to leave you. I wish I could stay. It's been fun. It's been amazing. But it's fucking... It's nearly 3:15. So I'm going to go. Right? I'm going to go. Have a great night, and I'll see you all tomorrow. Fuck off then, mate. You fuck off. Right. In a bit, boys. Have a nice night. Much love, and bye-bye. Bye, bye, bye.